One more breath in. And breathe out. All right, go ahead and open the eyes. Let's reach the arms overhead, connect the palms. And then draw the hands down to the heart. All right, pause here. So feet should be about hips width distance apart. It's usually about 2 fists, so sometimes we overestimate how wide our hips are. And then just pause here. Maybe rock forward and back a little bit. Just feeling how the weight feels as you shift from the heels to the toes. And then we'll eventually land in stillness, weight about in the center of the feet here. Relax the knees. You don't want to lock the knee. Let's take one more inhale, reach the arms overhead. And exhale, hinge at the hips, fold all the way down. Gently bend the knees. And you can grab opposite elbows here for ragdoll. Just letting the body hang heavy. Maybe rock side to side a little bit. One more breath. Release the fingertips to the mat. We'll rise all the way back up, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Reach up, inhale. Dive all the way back down. So as you fold, keep the spine long. Hands to the mat, lift up halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold a little deeper. So another round of ragdoll. Just 3 breaths here. Two more. Last breath in. Release the hands to the earth. Rise all the way back up. Inhale. Sweep the arms to the sky. Palms touch. Hands to the heart. Exhale. Good. All right, grab for your strap. Okay. So we usually do this seated. We're going to do it standing today. I like to fold my strap in half just because they're so long. If you need it longer, of course, you can lengthen it back out. All right, so grab the strap at both ends and bring the arms straight out in front of you. The arm width will be the width of the strap or a little bit wider than your shoulders. All right. On our inhale, we bring the strap up to the ears and try to get it to about the crown of your head. It's just going to depend on your shoulder flexibility, though. If you don't go all the way up, that's fine. All right, exhale. Strap comes down. We bring the hands all the way down. And keep the strap really taut. That's the right word, right? All right, inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Stop at the crown of the head. Exhale, lower down. And 2 more. Inhale, reach up. And notice if your shoulders come to the ears when you reach up. Try to draw them back down. Exhale, release the strap. Last one, inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Good. All right, you might need to make the strap a little longer for this one. We'll see. All right, same thing. Inhale. We'll bring the arms up overhead. This time the arm's going to come behind you. So go as far as you can. Maybe the arms come all the way back down so that the strap touches your back. Make your strap longer. Oh, it's looped. And then inhale, bring it back overhead. And then we're gonna bring it all the way back out in front. Okay, how's that feel? Give it a wiggle. Okay. Did that help make it longer? Okay. Let's do 3 like that. All right, pull the strap tight. Stand up tall. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, strap comes down the back side of the body. Inhale, up overhead. Strap comes down the front. Inhale, up. Exhale, behind. Good. Inhale, up. Exhale in front. One more. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. Last one to the front. Inhale, overhead. And exhale, shoulders down to the side. Good. All right, we can set that strap down. So that's a really good way. You're stretching your shoulders, but they should also feel a little tired, or at least mine do. If you don't have weights or weights are too much, it's a really good strengthening exercise for your shoulders. All right, sweep the arms up to the sky, big inhale. Dive all the way down, exhale. All right, from here, let's step the left foot to the back of the mat and drop the left knee down to the earth. So our low lunge. Arms reach up on your inhale. Good. All right, reach up tall. And we're gonna bring the hands behind the back and interlace the fingers. Sit up tall or reach up tall, press the chest forward, and you'll squeeze the shoulder blades together behind you. Good. One more breath in. Exhale, release the grip on your fingers. Bring the hands to frame the right foot. Half splits, right leg is straight and you pull the hips back. If possible, flex that right foot. That spine stays long. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right. Right knee bends. And tuck the left toe under. Step the left foot back to meet the right top of your mat. Right, lift up halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise all the way back up. Reach the arms to the sky. Hands to heart, exhale. Circle sweep the arms, big inhale. Dive all the way back down, exhale. Lift halfway, inhale. So palms to shins, long spine. Hands plant, we'll step the right foot back this time. Drop the right knee down. Good. And then inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Good. So make sure the left knee is stacked over the right ankle. Good. Take a breath in. Hands come behind you. Take the opposite grip this time. So it should be the one that feels a little bit awkward. Lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together behind you. Take one more breath in. All right, exhale, release the hands to the mat. Half splits, left leg straight, pull the hips back towards the back heel. So one full breath here. Breath out. Inhale, left knee bends. Tuck the right toe under and step the right foot back to the top of your mat. Lift up halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise all the way up, inhale. Hands to the heart, exhale. Reach up, inhale. I'm going to dive all the way back down, exhale. Good, inhale, lift up halfway. We'll plant the hands, and we're going to find our downward facing dog. So the feet step back, and then you create an upside down V shape with the body. Feet and hands are hip width distance apart. And just gaze between the feet. So think about pressing the chest towards the thighs. And I really like to keep my knees bent here. It doesn't really matter if the legs are straight. The focus is the hips to the sky and the shoulder blades running down the back, so you have that really long spine here. All right, take a breath in. And on your exhale, go ahead and drop the knees down. We're going to come to a tabletop. All right. So shoulders over the wrists, knees over the hips. Inhale, belly falls. Look up. This is cow pose. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine. This is cat pose. 2 more. Inhale, belly falls. Cow. Exhale, round the spine, cat. Inhale, belly falls. Exhale, cat pose. So hold this cat pose. Press away from the earth. You should feel this stretching in the shoulder blades. So we're rounding the top part of our spine here. One more breath in. Come back to a flat back as you inhale. All right, left hand's gonna stay down. Right arm to the sky, take a little twist open. Exhale, right hand comes under the left. Bring the right shoulder all the way down to the mat. Right cheek to the mat. Good. So we'll hold this for 3 breaths. You can reach the left arm long, or maybe bring the left hand behind your back, or just keep it where it's at. 2 more breaths. Last breath in. Breath out. All right, bring the left hand back underneath the shoulder. Sweep the right arm to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, right hand down. Take the other side. Left arm to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, left arm under the right. Right shoulder all the way down. And same options with that right arm. Reach it long, reach it behind the back. But really our focus is this left shoulder on this side. 2 more breaths. Last inhale. And exhale, right hand comes underneath the shoulder. Sweep the left arm to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down. Let's take a child's pose. Press the knees or hips towards the heels and reach those fingertips forward. Maybe forehead down to the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, on your inhale, come back through tabletop, tuck the toes under, hips high, downward dog. And take a breath, reset, inhale, and exhale. Good. Bend the knees, gaze forward. Let's walk the feet to meet the hands back at the top of your mat. Lift up halfway, palms to shins. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Good, rise all the way up, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Good, reach up, inhale. Dive all the way down, exhale. Lift up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, and this time step back to a plank pose. So in our plank, you can be on the toes, you can come to the knees, as long as you're creating a long spine. Beautiful. Take 1 more breath in. And then lower yourself all the way to your belly. Good. All right, bring the palms right under the shoulders, elbows back. And I want you to think about hugging the elbows in towards the body. So you should feel them brushing against the sides, against your clothes. And then inhale, lift the chest just halfway. So this is baby cobra. Exhale, lower the chest back to the ground. We'll do that again as you lift, press down through the tops of the heels. So this is going to be a little leverage for you. Inhale, lift the chest up. Good. Exhale, lower back down. Let's do one more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. All right, knees wide, hips back. Child's pose. Take a breath in. Breath out. Come through tabletop as you inhale. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips, downward dog. We're going to do that again. So bend the knees, gaze forward, and walk the feet to meet the hands. Lift up halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise all the way up, inhale. Hands to the heart, exhale. Inhale, lift the chest. Lift the arm. Dive all the way back down, exhale. Lift up halfway, inhale. Plant the hands. Step the right foot back, left foot back, plank pose. One breath in here. Lower yourself to the belly as you exhale. All right, one time. This time we're going to rise all the way up. So inhale, lift the chest, straighten the arms. Good. Exhale, lower yourself back down. Good. Let's do one more actually. Keep those elbows in tight. Inhale, lift the chest all the way up. Good. Exhale, lower down. Send the elbows behind you. Child's pose, knees wide, hips back. Good. All right, inhale, come to a tabletop. We're gonna stop here and take our puppy dog pose. So keep the hips where they are. You're just gonna walk the hands forward and drop the chest down towards the mat. So maybe the chest and head come all the way down. You don't have to, but let the mat support you. Good. Keeping the hips high, let the belly be soft here. So this is really similar to how our dolphin pose is going to feel when we move there. So take two more breaths, maybe noticing how the spine is curving a little bit. Last inhale. All right. On your exhale, walk the body forward. We're going to crawl, army crawl out to our bellies for our Sphinx pose. So legs stay long, make 11s with the arms. The elbows are a little in front of the shoulders, and you just lift the chest here. You can keep the legs active, maybe squeeze the glutes and the thighs. So this time we're coming out of the shoulders, so let those shoulders come down rather than drawing the shoulders to the ears. So lift up. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last breath in. All right, lower the chest down, bring the elbows out wide, forehead can come all the way to the earth. Bring the legs to the sky. We're gonna windshield wiper the legs back and forth. Good. All right, When you're done, come to center, plant the palms underneath the shoulders. You can move back through your tabletop, and we'll make our way to downward dog. Hips back to the sky. Good. All right. Take a breath in, breath out. Okay, let's go ahead and drop the knees to the earth. We're gonna have you sit down for a second. If you don't want to sit on your knees, you can sit a different way. Okay, so we warmed up the shoulders quite a bit there. And I'm gonna show you guys Chaturanga. So Chaturanga essentially is a tricep push-up. It's one of the most frequently used moves in yoga. So when we were doing our baby Cobra, lower down, child's pose, downward dog. So that sequence, that flow is called a vinyasa. That's kind of a little bit more supportive version of it. That is always an option for you to take. The Chaturanga version, I'm not going to make you guys do this, but it's plank pose. You stop here, Chaturanga. Lift, upward dog, downward dog. So that's really what you're working towards, and you're working towards building strength in the shoulders and the triceps, obviously a lot of core. So how do you do that, right? Today we're going to start on our knees. So I'll have you guys at first come to your knees and take a supported plank pose. You can watch, or you will do it again. So if you want to do it later, you can do that too. So in a supported plank, what I want you to notice is a long spine. Sometimes in plank, we don't want the core to do work because it's hard, right? So we start to round to the spine. The hips and the shoulders should all be in line. So yoga is about stacking the joints. So if anything is out of alignment, that's where you kind of hurt yourself. What we see a lot in the Chaturanga pose is when you lower yourself down, the butt comes up. And that makes your shoulders drop below your elbows. That motion, combined with this motion, can pop your shoulder blade out of the socket. So this is why proper alignment is so important. So when you're in your plank, you want to keep your butt down. We're going to use, we'll use the blocks in a second. So you can come here. Same thing we were doing earlier is you just hug the elbows into the body and send the elbows behind you and lower yourself down. And then you can press yourself back up and lower yourself down. So the knees are going to support you. If this is too much, maybe just do 2. Can we try it? Yeah? Yeah, you guys got it. If it helps, you can also bring your hands maybe a little bit wider so that they're out a little bit. You have a little more space, a little more leverage. Elbows in. So think about sending them all the way back. Oh, there's a roly-poly. Another option is bringing the block like right underneath where your belly is gonna fall. And you can bring this to any height really, but you lower down, you let the block catch you, like that. So it'll come like right at the top of your rib cage. And that's a little bit more supportive, so you don't have to come all the way down to the belly. Get your ribs. They're soft blocks. Maybe let it fall on your belly. Like right where the top of your hips are. You guys don't have to keep doing 20 with me, or you can if you're feeling really strong. Is that better? Okay. All right, let's pause. Say break. You guys hate me yet? I want to show you one more variation, because these are just things you guys can practice at home to build that strength back up. I love this variation, even, to check my alignment. So you bring the blocks out in front of you long ways, and you want them aligned, and you might have to play with it a couple times. You can come back to that supported plank pose. When you lower down, the blocks catch your shoulders like this. So this is where you should stop in your Chaturanga. Your elbows and your shoulders should really be either at a 90-degree angle or a little bit higher than a 90-degree angle versus like that. I mean, that doesn't even look comfortable, right? So you can let the blocks catch your shoulders. And then you just work on that strength to press yourself up. This one's a little bit harder. I'm just going to be. That's because the blocks are stopping me. So belly to the ground. If you want to come all the way to the ground, you can. You mean like lowering yourself all the way to the mat? Yeah. Right. Yeah. No. I don't usually say, like, don't let your belly hit the ground. Like, I understand, like, all bodies are different. Like, or don't let your chest touch your thighs. Like, we're all different shapes and sizes, but you don't want to, like, just plop down. So you want to keep the core tight. Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that today. But to keep it simple, what we usually do in this class is we do lower to the belly, and then we take the upward dog, press it back, child's pose, downward dog. So you have a lot of choices. The blocks are amazing. If you don't own a set, definitely invest in those so you guys can practice that at home. Okay, one more thing, and then we'll do a little flow. Okay, Dolphin Pose. Have you guys seen this pose before? Yeah, have you ever seen it? I know you probably haven't. Sounds familiar. So it's very much like downward dog, except you're on your forearms. So the way we would get into this is through a forearm plank. So you're going to keep those 11s with your arms like we did in our Sphinx Pose earlier. And you send the hips to the sky and start to walk the feet towards the elbows. So it's downward dog on your forearms. And you can keep the knees bent. Actually, you probably are going to want to keep the knees bent. Yeah, girl. Beautiful. And then just come down when it gets tired. So that, again, is a lot of work on the shoulders. I don't know why it's called dolphin. Maybe because it's like,
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
I was going to make a dolphin noise, but I don't really know what that's like. Okay. Okay, we're going to do a flow. Does anyone have questions about dolphin? That one was pretty quick. We got it? Okay. You're good. Okay. We're going to do a flow, and then we'll come back to dolphin at the end of that flow. So we'll add it all together. Cool? Great. Love you guys. Okay, let's come to downward dog. Okay. All right, so you'll see a couple different poses that we haven't done yet today, but we'll take it slow. All right. On your inhale, send the right leg to the sky. And then step the right foot between the hands. Bring the left knee to the mat. We'll come back to that low lunge. So reach the arms up on your inhale. Exhale, bring the hands behind you, interlace the fingers. Lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades, inhale. Exhale, hands release down to the mat. Half splits, pull the hips back. Right leg straight. Take a breath in here. Breath out. Good. Inhale, right knee bends. Left toe tucks, lift the left leg. Left hand down, right arm to the sky. So take a twist. Good. Exhale, right hand down. Or you can either bring the hands to the thighs and lift yourself up, or reach the arms all the way to the sky. So this is a crescent lunge, a high lunge. You want to be on the ball of the back foot, so that back heel's lifted. Beautiful. All right, take a breath. The right arm behind you, left arm forward. So a little twist again. Inhale, come back to center. We'll open to our warrior two. So the left heel spins down, and you bring the arms out wide. Right knee stays bent. Good. So the chest will face towards the garage, but your gaze is going to be between the front fingers. Good. One more breath in. Breath out. Straighten the right leg. Bring the palms over your head to touch. Warrior two, rebend that right leg. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, lift up. Stay here. Turn the toes towards the side of your mat. So toes in, heels a little out. And then exhale, fold forward. Good. And so this is just where we pause. Catch our breath again. And shift the weight out of the heels a little bit. So in our mountain pose, our standing pose earlier, we played with shifting the weight forward and back. That's kind of what you want to do here, but you want to shift that weight more to the front of the feet. Good. One more breath in. Breath out. All right. Inhale, lift yourself all the way back up. Bring the arms to the sky. Rebend that right leg towards the top of your mat and find your warrior two again. Flip the front palm. Reach the right arm up and back. So you're reversing your warrior. Yep. And then exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the earth. Frame the right foot, left heel spins up. Go ahead and step back to a plank pose. Good. So this is where your Chaturanga comes in. I'll let you guys choose. Knees down if you want. You can come halfway or to the belly. And then lift the chest all the way up for upward dog. Tuck the toes, hips high, downward dog. Good. Left side, left leg comes to the sky. Left foot steps between the hands. Right knee to the mat. Reach the arms to the sky on your inhale. Exhale, hands come behind, interlace the fingers, lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, release the hands to the mat, frame the foot. Left leg straight, half splits, pull it back. Breath in, breath out. Good, left knee bends. Right toes tuck, lift the right leg up off the mat. Right hand stays down, left arm to the sky, twist. Exhale, left hand down. Hands to thighs or rise all the way up. Crescent lunge. Good, stay on the ball of the back foot, heel up. Good, breath in here. Open twist, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, come back to center. Spin the right heel down, warrior two. Open it up. Face you guys. All right. You look great, guys. Inhale, left leg straight. Bring the palms overhead to touch. Rebend, warrior two. Inhale, rise, straighten. Exhale, deepen. Last one, inhale, rise. Good, turn the toes towards the side of the mat again. This time we're gonna go toes out, heels in. And you're gonna bring the hands to your heart. Bend the knees for your goddess squat. It's like, ooh, I cracked. Like a wide-legged squat here. And think about pressing the knees behind you, so towards the back edge of your mat, rather than letting the knees fall inward. Two more breaths. You can pulse or move the hips, whatever you want. One more inhale. Breath out. Rise all the way up. Inhale, straighten those legs. Beautiful. Good. Hands to heart center. Exhale. Good. On your inhale, rebend the left knee back to your warrior two. Bring the arms out wide. Say exhale. Flip the left palm. Reach the left arm up and back. Reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the hands all the way down to the mat. Right heel spins up. Step it back to your plank pose and take your chaturanga or lower to the belly or skip it. Lift the chest. Downward dog. Exhale. Good. All right. Dolphin pose one more time. So come forward to a plank and then come to a forearm plank. Or you can start on your knees, whichever you want. Lift those legs up off the mat and just walk the feet in. Keep breathing, 3 breaths. Knees bent, if that helps you keep your hips up. Press the chest back. One more inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, you can drop the knees down. Take a child's pose. So for this variation of child's pose, your shoulders might be a little tired at this point. You can reach the arms behind you and curl up into a little ball. Just take a couple really big breaths. One more breath in. Breath out. All right, from here, you can lift yourself back up. We're gonna roll onto our hips. And bring the legs out long. That was the hard part. Forget to slow down. Okay, we haven't really done a lot with the hips today, so I'm going to give you guys some of that. It's always nice. So keep the left leg long. It's going to be opposite of me. Cross the right foot over the left knee. Good. Bring the sole of the foot to the earth. So keep that knee bent. Yeah. You're going to bring the right hand behind you, left arm to the sky, and then twist to the right. So you're going to be twisting towards the mirrors. Okay, sit up as tall as you can. Let that right hand help you press up a little bit. And then the left hand draws that knee to the center of the body. 2 breaths here. Maybe twist a little deeper as you exhale each time. Breath in. Good. Breath out. And come back to the center. Inhale. Little counter twist to the other side. All right, come back to center. Inhale, let's switch sides. Right leg long. Left foot over the right knee. Keep the knee bent. Left hand behind you. Right arm to the sky. Twist to the left towards the garage. Good. Sit up tall as you inhale. Twist a little deeper. Exhale. 2 more full breaths. One more inhale. And exhale. All right, come back to the center. Inhale. We're going to undo the legs and spread the legs apart. So wide-legged fold. Maybe you grab your block for this. We're going to fold forward. So I like to have the block for my forearms to come onto. Sit up tall. And then think about tilting the pelvis a little forward. So you're going to come off of the cushy part of your sit bones. And then forward fold. So maybe the forearms come down. You can use the block to rest the arms on, or your head. Maybe you don't want it at all. Okay. We're going to take 5 breaths here. And you can play with flexing the feet or pointing the toes. Notice what happens, what part of the body gets a different stretch each time you do that. Two more breaths. All right, as you inhale, lift the chest. The block, just set that to the side. Bring the legs back together, bend the knees. We'll sit up tall, reach the arms forward. And slowly roll down onto your back. Vertebrae by vertebrae. As you come to lie down, hug the knees into the chest. Wrap those arms around the legs. Give yourself a tight squeeze. That happy baby pose. So send the legs up. Grab the outer edges of the feet. Good. Yeah. Pull the knees down. You can keep the knees bent, or you can play with straightening one or both legs. Maybe rock side to side, massage the spine a little bit. We did a little bit of back bending today. All right, one more breath here. Okay, go ahead and hug the knees back into the chest. Take a breath in. And then let the knees fall to the right Shift your gaze to the left for a supine twist. Keep both shoulders grounded. Let the twist come through the belly, the core. All right, draw the knees back to center as you inhale. And drop the knees to the other side. Shift your gaze out to the right. Last breath in. Breath out. Draw the knees back into the chest one last time. Take a big breath in. Give yourself a tight squeeze. And then send the legs long. Let the arms fall down by your side for Savasana. So shut the eyes or soften your gaze. And just let the body be still here. Slow the breath down. Just let it be natural. Start to wiggle the toes and the fingers. Bring the body back to life. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Take a full body stretch. Exhale, hug the knees back into the chest. And then either rock to your side or forward and back. We'll make our way to a seated position at the top of our mats. Shutting the eyes back down. Right, inhale, reach the arms overhead. And exhale, hug or draw the hands down to your heart. Take one more big inhale. And an exhale. And we bow forward in gratitude for practice today. Namaste. All right, great job, guys. Yay. You're welcome. Okay. I know the sunlight gets it hot. Okay, I'll see you guys next week.
Well, I suppose this was